Hi Tracy and Nora. Thanks for joining me. The screen went off, honey. I am making a 5-minute pasta in my quick cooker tonight, along with some fresh Caesar dressing and an appetizer that you're going to love. I don't really have a name for it, but it's coming. Hi Tracy! North Carolina's here. Nevada's here. All right, so I'm gonna get started. So like I said, I'm gonna be using our quick cooker. Let me get my apron on. And I'm going to be making a 5-minute pasta. Once I shut the lid and it's going, but I'm gonna start off on the sear setting. And this is our quick cooker. I've actually used this, I think, 4 times in the last week. So this is a very popular item in my kitchen. So I'm going to start, I'm going to come around here. And oops, I guess I need to plug it in. That might help, huh? I need some power. So the cool thing about this is I'm going to be searing my meat, and then I'm going to be adding things into my meat as well. Oh, goodness. Get in all the way. Okay, there we go. We have power. So it has a sear setting. All right, from the beginning. Okay, so I'm going to be using the sear setting. There's a steam, a slow cook, a proof, chicken, beef, fish, soup, white rice, brown rice, whole grains, beans, stew, and chili, and there's even a dessert button too. Okay, so open it up. I'm going to start on sear. I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil. Then I'm going to add my meat. I'm doing hamburger meat and Italian sausage. And I'm doing a lot of meat because when I'm all finished here, I'm going to be saving half of it to make strombolis with during the week. Okay. Oh shoot, I forgot my paper towels. Okay. Hi Deborah! North Carolina's in the house. Thanks for joining me. I am going to use my mix and chop. Mix and chop. Who has, I know, I'm going to say most people watching has this tool. It's a great tool for hamburger meat. Once it starts getting, it needs to cook a little bit, and once it does that, I can hear it. Okay, it is heating up. I can use this to just chop it down and crumble it up, right? So I'm going to let that sear, and while I'm waiting, so move it to the side. We will cut some mushrooms. I will add Italian seasoning. Right now, one of my favorite all-time seasonings. I'm gonna add a couple tablespoons. It's running low. I have more. It goes off again. Okay. So 2 tablespoons of Italian seasoning. I'm also going to be adding fresh garlic. Oh, and I use my measuring spoons. These are my favorite measuring spoons. This one's a teaspoon and a tablespoon. To use these, you're just sliding for each measurement. And the great thing about this, when you have liquid, you just press down to keep the liquid from going to the back of your measuring spoon, okay? Fresh garlic with our garlic press that you do not have to peel the garlic, okay? It's going to press it right out of the skin for you. Just like that. Let me show you. And it comes with this tool right here that you scrape the excess off, and then you can pull out the skin as well with that tool, okay? Just like that. It has more skin in it. So I'm going to add just a couple. Squeezes of garlic. It's already starting to smell good over here. super easy recipe in the quick cooker. And the quick cooker is on sale. Today's the last day of the sale. It's on sale for 25% off. And if you're past host, you're going to get another 10% off of the quick cooker. All right, let me move that to the side. You can hear it sizzling. And then I'm going to slice some fresh mushrooms, and I am using our quick slice, which I love also. It's perfect for mushrooms, kiwi, strawberries, bananas, anything that you want to make a slice. All you're going to do is put your product in and push down. And then we have our slices, just like that. Okay? And add mushrooms to this. You can also use it for kiwi. You can use it for fresh Parmesan, fresh mozzarella cheese. You're just going to press it down to get nice slices of cheese. Okay. One more time. And I drained them in our mesh colander set, which is also a favorite of mine. It doesn't really get much attention when I'm doing my live videos, so I thought I'd bring it over here. All right. One more mushroom. Did you see that? It's always something. All right. And then it has this, it's going to catch all your food. It's obviously not going to go on the counter. Hi, Jenny. And this is all top rack dishwasher safe. Okay. Come back over here. And I'm going to use our mix and chop just to chop up my meat. Cooking. It smells so good. I love Italian food. Okay. I didn't want to start this before I started the show, but I probably should have. Alright. I'll just keep mixing and chopping. Once that's done, all I'm going to do is add my sauce. Hi, Sylvia. Add my sauce and my pasta, close the lid, set the timer for 5 minutes, 5-minute pasta. And the beauty of this is everything's in one pot, one dish to clean, although I'm using all these tools tonight, but there is will only be one pot to clean instead of pots and pans on the stove. So that's a plus, right? So let me start my dressing while that's cooking. I'm going to make fresh Caesar dressing. The only thing I leave out of my Caesar dressing is I don't put anchovies in it, okay? I'm going to actually, I think I'm going to mix it in my easy read measuring cup. And I talk about these a lot because I absolutely love that you can read the measurements as you're pouring things in, instead of looking at the outside and spilling things out. I love these. They are my favorite, okay? And then I'm going to use our measure-all cup. I have 2/3 of a cup of mayonnaise in here. Press down, and what it's doing is cleaning the sides for me, okay? And you can see that it's scraped the sides out. You can turn this upside down and use it for liquids and pour it right into your bowl, okay? Who has a measure-all? If you have the measure-all, give me like or love, and you love it. So I have mayonnaise. I'm adding in a 1/2 cup of water. This is actually for 2 servings, so we'll have some left over. And I'm going to switch over to my mini whip. And this is going to be perfect. Hi, Kimberly. Thanks for joining. I'm making some fresh Caesar dressing while my meat is cooking for my pasta. And like I said, I want to get this pretty much done, and then I'm going to take half of it out to use. Oh, great, Lisa. To use for my strombolis in a few nights. Okay? Let me get this off here. All right, so far I just have my mayonnaise and water. I'm going to add fresh pepper with the pepper grinder. Another thing that I don't always show, but these are great. So one direction is fine grind, and the opposite direction is a bigger grind, okay? Just so you know. And then they're super easy to fill. You just fill them from the top. So you don't have to worry that. Oh, great, Lisa. I'm so happy to hear that. Lisa is on the East Coast as well. So thanks for joining. Oh, I didn't add, I'm going to add a little bit of crushed red peppers into my my meat mixture. Okay, so I have mayonnaise, I have water, I need a splash of vinegar. Super, super easy and delicious. Just a splash. Ooh, that's more than a splash. Oh, you're so sweet, Lisa. Thank you. It's stuck in my finger. And what's next? More pepper. I feel like I need more pepper. I'm freezing in Massachusetts, I bet you are. It's actually, it's not cold, it's cold, but it's not that cold here. All right. Oh, I need to add my garlic. I knew I was missing something important. So I'll be adding some more garlic with our garlic press. Oh my, 16 degrees? No, thank you. That's crazy. Who has the garlic press? Let me know. Just hit like if you have our garlic press. Oh. Okay, I see one. I see two. So 4 cloves of garlic. It's going to be garlicky, and I love it that way. And then the last thing I'm going to add is I'm going to add in, I do the black pepper to taste, okay? Jenny can vouch for this recipe. We just made it last Thursday at our Bible study. So we do a Bible study at our house on Thursday nights, and I get to cook. And I love that. It's fun to cook for other people. All right, I'm going to add some fresh Parmesan. Sorry, I'm not grating it. The only thing about this is it doesn't fit in, it can't go in our measure, mix, and pour simply because the cheese is going to get stuck through the hole. Oh. I think I need a little bit more cheese, and then we'll top the salad with the rest of the cheese, and we're good to go. Okay, so now our Caesar dressing is ready. And I like that I did it in here because then we can just pour it onto our salad. Okay, I'm going to set this to the side, and I'm going to show you, we're almost ready here. Bring this over, back over here. So what else can you do with your quick cooker? So in the beginning of the week, I made salsa chicken. Basically, it's 2 chicken breasts and a jar of salsa. You can add garlic and other spices if you like other spices. It's not necessary. And serve it on tortillas, like a tortilla wrap. And on Wednesday, I made barbecue chicken, and in 18 minutes, 2 chicken breasts, shredded it, and used it with, I made cornbread in the brownie pan. So we served it with cornbread, red onions, and some cheese on top with our Caesar salad. That was our Thursday night Bible study dinner. Another thing you can do with this is you can steam your vegetables in 2 minutes. Almost every vegetable only takes 2 minutes. It actually takes longer to come up to pressure than it does to cook the vegetables. Okay, but they are perfect each and every time. All right, I'm going to add a little bit of salt and pepper to this. If you are in the market for grinders, I highly recommend Pampered. They're pretty and they're amazing. All right, so there's our mixture. And so like I said, I'm going to use half of that. So I am going to put that in one of our leak-proof containers. Another thing that I very rarely show. Ooh, chicken with chicken broth, made gravy with broth when the chicken was done. Yum! That's another recipe you can make in your quick cooker. That sounds delicious, Jenny. Alright, so our Tique wooden spoon from our set of 3, and I'm just going to, whoops, that one didn't get cut. Got a big chunk of sausage. Just save enough for 2 strombolis for my husband and I. This mixture is so good, like this. I could just eat it by the spoonfuls, just by itself. It doesn't really even need anything. That's probably more than enough. When I'm cooking it on the stove, we're just usually just eating it. So, all right, so this is our leak-proof container. They come in 3 sizes. You can, right now, you can buy them separately, but that's about to change March 1st. So if you'd like to purchase these separately, now is the time to do it. I'm gonna let this cool before I sell it, because it's not gonna let me sell it when it's hot. So this is all right. So we are ready. I'm going to add in, this is my favorite, all-time favorite sauce. If you guys haven't tried this, I don't know how to make spaghetti sauce. My sisters do, and so all I do is when they make it, they freeze it and give it to me when I go and see them. So I am not a spaghetti sauce maker. I've tried a few times and it's never turned out, so I've just pretty much given up on it. All right, so I'm gonna stop this, come around. We are going to cancel. Okay, and then I'm going to turn it to custom. Right here, I'm going to press custom. I'm going to turn my time down to 5 minutes. Oh, you have to do time first. So all the settings below, the chicken, the poultry, the beans, they're all program settings, but you can adjust the time up or down if you need to just by clicking time and the plus or the minus. That's all you have to do to change the time, all right? And I'm going to use the Paneer Pasta because this seems to work better when you're dealing with the quick cooker. So that's probably enough. We don't need the whole box. I don't know why I always want to make way too much pasta. I don't know if anybody else would like. So I'm just going to kind of stir this around. I am going to put the lid on. It's locked in place. So it's not going to let me open it once I press start. And then I'm going to press start. There's a few things that you want to make sure. So this is the steam release button when you're using your quick cooker. That the first thing you want to do is make sure that all this is flush. Because otherwise you're just releasing the steam. It's going to take a long time to cook that 5-minute pasta. Okay? Does anyone else have the quick cooker besides Jenny? All right. And then you're going to hit start. And that's it. So we're ready to move on to the next task. And I thought I would just bring this recipe real quick over because it's a great idea for Super Bowl Sunday and it's absolutely delicious. So what I did is we made French dips, and that's right, I made a roast last night in the quick cooker and we had French dips with it. Okay, and so there was one ciabatta roll left, so I decided to make this recipe. So the first thing I did was I just brushed some olive oil on there, and I toasted it for about 5 minutes. Not very long, you don't want to get it too hard. And then what you do is you add mozzarella cheese. And these pieces of bread are pretty big, so I'm just going to add 1 to each one. Usually, if you're using a baguette, I'll cut the cheese in half. But right now, this bread is pretty big, so like I said, I'm going to use more. I'm going to use full pieces, okay? And the next step you're going to do is going to add a little bit of pesto sauce, okay? You with me, everybody? So I've made this a few times now, and I'm just going to use my measuring spoon, and I'm just going to put pesto. If you're a pesto lover, I love pesto. You can put more or little if you don't like pesto, but it does need it. It's just a great flavor. Okay. So all it is, like I said, a baguette, toasted. I'll put olive oil on it, toast it 5 minutes or so. Bring it out. You can actually do a burrata cheese, or you can do fresh mozzarella. So I had this at my son's house. My daughter-in-law made it, and now I'm hooked on this stuff. Okay, and so what I did was, when I made this tomato mixture, all it is olive oil, and then you put cherry tomatoes in, and I use the colorful ones. You wait till they start popping. You use your mix and chop and start chopping them down. You add fresh garlic. Make sure everything's cooked real well, and that becomes your tomato sauce, your tomato base. So then you just put that over the top. Jenny, what did you think about this recipe? Ooh. I'm glad I had some leftovers. I stored it in a 1-cup prep bowl. These come in a set of 6. All right, so now what you do, I'm just going to use all this and pile it on, is toast this for 5. I'm going to toast it in my air fryer, and I'm sorry to say that we are sold out of air fryers. Isn't that amazing? So we have sold in the month of January over 60,000 air fryers. That is a lot of air fryers, people. Okay, I will be right back. Okay, so we have our pasta going. We have kind of an appetizer. I'm so glad you love your air fryer, Lisa. Lisa got a lot of stuff from her show. So did Kim. I have a few of my hosts are here tonight, and the best way to get free products or discounted products is by hosting a show. So like I said, today is the very last day that you can get the quick cooker. The quick cooker? What pan was I using? Oh, that's the small bar pan. I'm sorry, it's not available right now, Lisa. I was trying to make it quick, but as soon as it is, hopefully March 1st, our stoneware will be back in stock. So the quick cooker is on sale for $186 at 25% off. And like I said, if you're a past host, you're going to save another 10% off. And then our blender is on sale for 25% also, which is $261. And you can save another 10% if you're a past host, okay? And today is the last day, so if these are kitchen tools that you're interested in, you just have to order them by 9:59 p.m. in California time and before midnight on the East Coast, okay? So just so you know. And when you purchase $80 or more, in the month of January, today's the last day for this, you're going to get to choose from the measure, mix, and pour, which is in the kitchen. I'm not going back. And the mat set. They come in a set of 3. These are old. These are before they updated them. Now they come in, of course I will, Lisa. Now they come in with great ideas and measurements. And these are, like I said, these are old school. They even have the old Pampered Chef emblem, so you know they have been around for a while, okay? So you can, when you spend $80 or more, you can choose this, or you can choose the measure, mix, and pour. And if you spend $150, you will get free shipping as well, all right? So just so you know, that is our special. Last week, I had so many people join. I had people join that I've never even met before, okay, that I didn't even know. People were tagging people and sharing, and it was a crazy time. So there ended up being, I believe, like 33 people. Some were consultants, so I leave them out of my drawing. So Vicki was here, Tanya Marie was here, Susie was here, Colleen and Linda and Tracy Butler and Jen and Michelle and Shannon and Bonnie and Jenny and Lisa and Tess and Jonica and Mabel. We had a lot. Kim was here, Kimberly was here, Mallory was here, Charles, my son joined in, Tracy, Garner, Shayna, Katie, Kathy, Chester, Deborah from North Carolina, Deanna, Kayla, Lisa York, Summer, my daughter-in-law. She's actually my #1 fan on Facebook. She watches all my videos. I love her. Jasmine was here, Mike was here, Mabel was here, Ashley was here, Nora was here, Maria and Heather and Amanda. Wow, that's a lot of names, okay? So what I'm doing is I'm going to draw a name, and that person's going to get some Happy Mail, and I'm going to head to the post office tomorrow as I have a lot of Happy Mail to get out. All right, so the winner is Deborah. Deborah Godwin from North Carolina. You are going to get more Happy Mail. She is lucky. She has won several of the drawings, okay? All right, so are we in where we're at with the quick cooker? It's still heating up. See, it takes longer to come to pressure to heat up than it does to cook sometimes. All right, so while that's going, I'm going to talk about a booking special that I'm offering in the month of February. When you host a show in the month of February and your sales are $400 or more, you are going to get to choose from, in addition to your host rewards, okay, the insulated bowl set, which are amazing. These bowls are great. So if I was having company over, I would take all that pasta when it was finished and I would put it in this insulated bowl, and it's going to keep it warm for up to 2 hours. So this is going to be great, like if you wanted to make pasta for Super Bowl Sunday, something super easy, drop it in here and people can just come at their leisure and have some pasta, make some garlic bread up, just have an Italian dish, make that appetizer I made. And I have a hot pizza dip recipe that's delicious. It's a Pampered Chef recipe. You can find that on the website. Okay, so that's that. So, and then also when you're serving, sorry, I lost track. You can place the lid on it so it doesn't, you don't need to worry about laying it around. I love this. You're welcome, Deborah. All right, so that's our insulated bowl. So you can choose from the insulated bowl set, or you can choose our amazing cast iron skillets set. Okay, either one when your sales are $400 or more in February. Not to mention, let me talk about that too. Oh, I know why. I touched that. This isn't even, so I'm letting all my steam out. I had to fix that. And it's hot. It's not closed all the way, so I'm like, why isn't it getting hot? It doesn't want to. Ooh, that's hot. Hold on, let me get something to change that. Yeah, so see, this is not flush, even though I thought it was when I started. There we go. So now it's going to come to pressure. So that has to be flush, just like I said before. I missed that one. It shouldn't take long though, because it's pretty hot now. So once it gets going. Oh, yeah, and I was continuing to talk about this. So, and also in February, when your guest sales are $200 or more, you get to choose at 60% off our Rock Crock Dutch oven for only $56, a Rock Crock everyday pan for $50, the enamel cast iron baking set, $48. That enamel is gorgeous. The enamel Dutch oven for only $76, or you can get the whole set for $124. It's regular $310, so that's a big saving for February host. When your sales reach $650 or more, you actually get to choose our new blue enameled cookware, or you can do the stoneware starter set, which includes the bar pan, a large round stone, and a loaf pan for only $42. The bar pan alone is $45, so that is an awesome deal. So if you would like to do that, I would greatly appreciate it. Also want to talk about something I'm doing right now. Tessa Beasley is having a show right now for me, and Tessa lost her home in the fire. So she lost everything in the Santa Cruz mountain fire. So she's moved into a new home, and we are pampering her with Pampered Chef products. So when I'm done here, I'm going to post the link, and if there's anything that you're interested in ordering, this would be the perfect time to help Tessa reap more rewards and more free product. So if you, like I said, I'll post the link. You can go directly to her page. If you're compelled to buy something off her wish list, by all means, or if you just want to place your order. I know Tracy, you were thinking about Tracy Butler was going to order some scrapers, and so like I said, I'm going to post the link, and if you want to place an order, I would love for you to add it to Tessa's show so she can get even more rewards. We are stocking her kitchen with great tools, and I'm so excited for it. This is a fun, and also donating $5 for every order, so she'll get, and that's going towards a free Pampered Chef fund that she has going, and right now we're up to 12 orders, so she's almost to 100. My goal is $100. So, and when you book a show, we'll give Tessa the credit for the show, and she's going to get $20 in free products for every show that's booked from her show. So you could really help her out, even if you don't want to purchase something, by hosting a show and adding $20 more to her spending budget. Okay. And she's going to get to use that for her half-price items, or really whatever she wants to. And then when she goes to the shows, she's going to get 40% off at each show, which is a great, great deal. All right, see, we're counting down. Didn't take long. You guys see my 4 minutes? I have a new monitor, so I'm trying to get used to all this, and it looks like I'm talking to the side, but I'm actually talking to the monitor because the picture's much bigger and I can actually see everybody. Okay, so what else do I want to talk about? So today's the last day of the electronics sale. It is also the last day to join this amazing business for $20.21. So if you've ever thought about doing something like this and you are a Pampered Chef junkie, because you have so many products and don't really need the kit. I mean, of course you can order the big kit if you want to, but if you don't need the kit, you can start your business for $20.21. So you truly have nothing to lose. And I joined back up in April, almost 2 years now, and I am so happy that Mary asked me to come back to the business. That was the furthest thing from my mind, is coming back to this business. I just wanted to have a show because I wanted to get this quick cooker for half price. I wasn't going to pay full price, so I booked a show immediately. I saw her use this at the show. I booked a show immediately because I wanted this for half price. So, and this is what I got. But in the meantime, my show was my first show as a new consultant. So she asked me, and I said yes, and I haven't looked back since. So I want to pay that forward. So if you would like to start your own business, please reach out to me. Today's the last day for the $20.21 kit. I would love to have you on my team. Okay? Are we almost done? We are. We have 2 minutes left, and then I'm going to release the steam. Now, if you're cooking meat, a roast, for sure, any red meat or pork, you don't want to release the steam. You want it to release naturally. So keep that in mind when you're cooking, because last night, so I made my roast for my French dips in 45 minutes in the quick cooker, but I also left it for 15 minutes so the steam would release. And all that's going to do is naturally release the steam and keep your meat really moist and tender. If you release the steam, it goes out right away, and your meat's going to be dried out. So you want to make sure with, like I said, pork and roast especially. And what else? That was the tip for that. So also I have made chili verde in here. All you're doing is pork loin and some salsa, some green salsa. Add some garlic, whatever flair you want to put on it, and you're done. It's that simple. That's I think that takes 20 minutes, the pork setting. It was 20 or 25 minutes. It was quick. It was quick. I forgot to shut my blinds, and now the sun is coming right in. You were all shiny. Okay, so do you hear that? That tells us that our pasta's done. I can't even talk to that today. And then, so what I'm going to do to release the steam, all you do is press this down. and it's going to release the steam for you. Yes, it is hot, but until the steam is released, it's not going to let me open it. Okay, and that's a safety precaution for the quick cooker. The only thing I know about the Instapot, which really we don't talk about in my house because we have Queenie, she's the queen of my kitchen, is that I was told that the steam releaser is different and that it will let you open it. So that could cause a lot of issues when the pressure is going. So this is not going to do that. It's going to keep you safe. Finish that off. A lot of steam in there. Next week, can you join me next week? I don't know if I'm going to change the time yet because of Super Bowl, but if I do, I'll let you know in advance. But I'm going to be doing some Super Bowl snacks again next week. So, ooh, that's hot. Sorry. All right, everything's hot. I'm not used to doing it backwards. All right, so the steam is released, so all I'm going to do is lift up the lid. I'm going to give my pasta a stir. I'm just going to show you guys my pasta in 5 minutes. I cannot wait to eat dinner. This smells really good. So I am going to sign off. Join me next week. I'll be doing another drawing for everyone who joined tonight. Stay tuned for my time. And again, thank you for supporting my business. I am so grateful to each and every one of you for just being a part of this journey with me. Thank you so much. I hope you have an amazing week, and I will see you next Sunday. Thanks, guys.